Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramney, and this is another episode of Mini How to Draw, the show where I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy-to-follow, simple step-by-step instructions. If you guys like what you see on this channel and you want to see more tutorial videos like this, please hit that subscribe button down below. It would help me a great deal. For this tutorial, as usual, what you guys need is a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different size nibs for inking afterwards. And of course, as you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can hit that pause button at any time so that you guys can pause the video and catch up on your drawings. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. And also, if your artwork looks a little different than mine, that is completely fine as well. So having said all of that, you guys, grab your drawing tools and let's get started with the tutorial. For Nightwing, I've got my paper in portrait mode this time around. We're going to draw him running, and it's going to be full body this time. And we're going to start off by drawing the head a little bit high, and we're going to draw a circle right around here. And you notice that it's a little tiny. Tends to happen when you draw full body. So we've got our head just like that. I've got the jawline there, or the sides of the face, and then the jaw. And then we're going to draw a square, very square jaw for Nightwing. So there's the head right there. Now let's do the body. We're going to start with the shoulder coming this way first. Here's a little bit of the back right there. And then we're going to draw the body kind of angled. I'm just going to faintly draw how I want the shoulders. So I want the shoulders to kind of look like that. They're going to be right there. So here's one shoulder right here. And essentially it's just a half a circle right on this side. Now on the other side, imagine this going around to the other side of the head. So right around here, I'm going to draw another half a circle. And let me actually make this one a little bit smaller because you don't want it too big. So that's good right there. So you want to make sure that your shoulder muscles aren't as big as your head. So you want to keep that in mind. Okay, from there, let's draw the chest. And the chest, I'm going to draw the center of the chest. It kind of goes like this. So it kind of leans slightly to the left there, but not by much. Okay, and about this far down, we're going to draw the chest muscles, and it looks like that, and like this. And then just a little triangle right there, just to give it the, the center of the chest there. So that's Nightwing. He's looking forward, and we see the top of his shoulders, and his torso is foreshortened. The side of the body there. And then on this side, we're going to start from over here, and 1, 2, just like that. And then we're just going to draw a tiny little line like this. And same thing over here, tiny little line going down over here. Okay, now we're going to continue this line going down. Now you notice that it's going back to the right. So it leans to the left and then goes back to the right, very, very slightly. And about this far down is going to be the crotch. Okay, so there's the crotch part. And I'm just going to draw a line like that. And from here, I'm just going to draw a straightish line going down like that. Before we continue with the legs, let's work on the arms. So let's go back up here, and right here I'm going to draw the bicep, and it's just another half a circle attached to the shoulder there. Elbow, straight line, and then the forearm right there, and going back over here, it gets narrow and then goes straight, just like that. Now over here, angle changes. Let me zoom in on that. There you go. Angle change. And then right here, here's the thumb. Goes out like that, and it goes back in, down, and then like that. So that's the hand. Other hand sticks out a little further than here. You notice that here it's just, you'd only see a little bit of it, but this time this one sticks out a little more. Okay. Here's the elbow. Now forearm gets wide and then goes narrow real fast, like that. Okay, here's the wrist. I'm going to end the wrist right there. I'm going to draw the wrist right there. Here's the thumb. Goes out. Okay, I'm going to draw this little line right there, and then a line going this way. We're going to draw his nightsticks. Nightwing's nightsticks. Try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, it goes out this way, so he'll be holding it. And then his hand goes out the other side of that. Let's go back over here now. And this goes forward like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bumps for the knuckles. And then imagine this going straight across to the other side. there, and there. Okay, so there's Nightwing's nightstick. Nightwing's nightstick. Now, let's go over here and let's start working on his legs. We're going to go back over here. I'm going to draw a little line going like this, and then a little line going straight down. And then here we're going to start shaping his thigh. Okay, so it looks like this. You don't want this thigh to be too long. So you want to take a look at the character, and you want to make sure that the thigh is an appropriate size. And this, for me, is about the right size. Let me shape that a little better. Actually, let me make it a little bit narrower so it looks like that. So you can see, kind of shortened it a little bit. I created this little dip right here, just like that. Okay, over here. Now imagine the leg sort of. I'm going to draw a line from here. This is going to be the center of the leg. You want that to go straight, going down this way. Okay, here's the knee. Knee. Very small. Now, here is the calf muscle. You don't want the calf muscle to be wider than the thigh, so you want to make sure that the thigh, this part right here, is thicker than over here. Okay, so both of them go wide, and then this goes on a narrow, it gets narrow this way, but this one goes in like that, and then goes out this way. Okay. Now you want to make sure that the length of the calf is different. It's shorter than the length of your thigh. You want to make sure that's the case as well. Okay, here are the ankles. And then we're going to draw this going, it widens like this. So we're going to draw it go wide for now. And then a straight line goes this way and this way. Okay, I want the sides of the foot there to go into those lines. And then this goes in, and this goes in even more this way, and then sticks out a little bit. This sticks out a little bit, and then curve it right there. So it kind of looks like this weird shaped light bulb right here. Okay, so that's Nightwing running. Let's try the other foot, the other leg, and we're going to start over here. We're going to go this way, and then we're going to go back over here. We're going to create this knee. The knee is going to be right here, and then here we're just going to round it until we get to this line. So there's the general pose we have for Nightwing. All right, so now that we have that, we can get started with the little details. Let's zoom in on the face, and let me erase the bottom of that circle. So we have this rounded face right here. I'm going to extend it. We're going to draw the hair. It goes up a little bit more higher up, but we're going to start by drawing a line going down the middle, and I'm going to draw the hairline. Kind of goes right here, and I'm just going to faintly draw the sides of the face. The sides of the face are going to go right here and right here. So now we kind of have an idea where the front of the face is going to be. Okay, let me draw my eye line right here. And yeah, let's get started with that first. I think I'm going to need to bring the chin down, so I'm just going to erase it initially. And let's start by drawing the domino mask that Nightwing likes to use. It starts right there. And as you go out, well, you know what? Let's do this instead. Let's draw the eyes first. I'm going to find the edges of where I want my eyes. We're going to draw the eyes without pupils right now, because that's also how I like to draw Nightwing, similar to how I like to draw Batman, without the pupils in the eyes. So here you go. I kept the top line a little more straight than the bottom. Okay, that's okay for now. I could use a little work on my eyes, but we'll work with that. That's good. So right at the edge of the eye, right here, right around there, and right here, we're going to draw a line from here to that spot. Just like that. And then it goes back down. And at this point, you should be reaching the side of the face. And then it goes up, and then down again, like that. It goes up, and then it rounds, and then goes down, like that. Okay? We'll do the same thing right here. We're going to draw a little triangle pointing down towards the nose. And this time around, we're going to find a spot here and here. I'm going to bring 2 lines like that, and then here and here, there and there, and then the rest of it is just goes down about that far and then goes back up like that. And the key is to try to make it all symmetrical. You want to make it so that the left and the right look the same, otherwise it'll look weird. And now that you have that, you just want to shape the face around the mask. I'm going to bring it a little bit narrower this time around. Okay, let's draw the nose. And this is a good spot for the nose, so I'm going to draw this part first. And then here's each of the nostrils here and here. Okay, here's the little dimple there. I'm going to draw the mouth a little bit not symmetrical, asymmetrical, so it'll go like that. Okay, so it's higher up here. And it's just a curve, essentially. And then right here to there. I'm not going to draw any of the lips. I will draw the shadow underneath the lower lip, though. We're going to create some dimples. And then we're going to draw the chin. So here's the chin. Let's draw it nicely. Just trying to fix it, make sure that I've got all of the lines symmetrical. Symmetry is the toughest thing, especially if you're recording it, because sometimes it takes a while, but you don't want the video to take too long because you're trying to fix all of your mistakes. Okay, so that goes up and this goes up, and we're good. We're going to draw the ear higher than usual because what we want is this is supposed to be Dick Grayson looking down. So we're going to draw the ear up here instead. Here and here. Whoops, doesn't look right. Right here. Okay. And then let me fix the hairline. Now Dick has had a lot of different types of hair over the years. We're going to keep it short for this tutorial. This goes up, and then so we've got 2 lines going from the side going up, and then we're just going to make it spiky right there. We're going to go back to the side of the face, though. We're going to draw lines going out. And yeah, just to go as crazy as you want with his hair. If you want it longer, there was a point in Dick Grayson's career where he had long hair with a ponytail. You could do that too if that's the Nightwing that you wish to draw. I'm just going to make mine like this, so just random spikes, just like that. Erase the top of the head. It's kind of got this Super Saiyan look. I didn't mean for that, but there you go. It's just him running in full speed, so his hair is all over the place. Which is, I guess it's the problem if you don't wear a cowl like Batman does. Let me fix his mouth. I'm going to make his mouth a little bit wider. You know what? You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just going to bring his face a little bit lower down. So I'm going to bring the nose right here. And I'm going to make the mouth a little bit wider. Keep the dimples the same. There you go. Sometimes it's all just a matter of where you put the nose and the mouth that determines whether a face looks good or not. Some wrinkles there and there. Okay, there's Nightwing and his domino mask. Now let's get to the actual costume. And this time around, I prefer my Nightwing in the blue costume. He's had many costumes over the years. He's got one that's yellowish, well, blue and yellow. He's got one with like collars that are so big and thick that they're really weird looking. And yeah, those are just weird looking costumes. I like Nightwing in the light blue and black. I believe in DC New 52 he's also worn in red, but I like the black a lot better. The red just, it kind of looks like Nightcrawler to me with that red costume. All right, anyway, so I found a point right here on the shoulder and right here on this shoulder. And then I drew a line to the face like that, okay? And then another line like this. And then from here, 2 lines going across like that. And then I find almost where the chest, this is the bottom of the chest muscle, a little bit above that. We're going to create this V shape there and there. Okay, a little bit lower than that, about here. We're going to bring it to here, like that. And from here, goes down like that. So we see a little bit of his pec muscles kind of sticking out from underneath that the blue robin. And sometimes artists would draw the robin, the head right here, like a little head right there. This time around I'm going to keep it because one of my favorite artists is Jim Lee, and when he did Batman, when he drew Batman, when he drew Nightwing, it didn't have that costume. So this is what I'm basing this design on. Anyway, let's go back close to the chin here. We're going to draw just the chest, the top of the chest going that way and this way. Okay, and here just a bunch of random muscles going out from the neck. Well, they're not random, they're the neck muscles. It goes out like that. All right. Let's work on this arm now. And we're going to divide the shoulder into its 3 main parts. So it's like drawing a pumpkin, essentially. So it looks like that, just a weird looking pumpkin. I start off with this, the biggest shape right here. Okay, and then the sides there and here. Okay, and draw a little line like this. So there's that, and then I draw the bicep, of course. And the bicep is going to be divided. So the blue, the costume is going to go all the way down to the hand. Okay, here's the tricep. Just looks like that. Okay, continue this line. Okay, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to follow, draw a line all the way to here, until you meet this point, this line right here. Okay, that's the blue of the costume, of course. Okay, this little line going straight like that. And then a line across for the glove. Wrinkles right here on the fabric. And then right here, kind of like a triangle shape. And then here we're going to try to draw another triangle shape just like that. It kind of looks like a letter K right here. But that's to make it so that you've got a finger that's curled up just like that. So that's one hand right there. Now the other hand is of course holding the nightstick, or the sticks or batons. Okay, let's do the same thing with the right muscle. Let's do it with this left muscle. So let's start off over here like that. Kind of looks like that. And then on one side looks like this to the chest, and the other side the same thing. Now this isn't proper human anatomy. The muscles on the shoulder kind of don't really look like that, but whatever, this is how a lot of artists do it. So, okay, here's the tricep right there, and then here's the bicep, the muscle right there. Okay, this whole thing, by the way, is blue, the shoulder, and here's that split going down the middle, going all the way to the middle of the first knuckle and the second knuckle. That's where you want that line to go. Okay, line, just like that. Okay, let's darken those. I'm gonna draw a little tricep, little dip there, plus the elbow goes in like that, and then let's just complete that, darken everything. Plus let's draw the glove line, and there you go. Darken the baton. And that's it. Now let's draw the abs. Here it's a little bit difficult because it is foreshortened. So first thing, we're going to draw this muscle right here and here, the serratus muscles. And then we're gonna, from here, we're just gonna draw a line going all the way to the crotch, like that. Okay, okay, right here. Line going like this for the abs. And then another one here. And another one like this. So you wanna draw those abs in, but we're not gonna draw all the way to the crotch area. And you want those abs within this space that we created right here. Okay, so shape those ab muscles. And then the serratus muscles on the side, they just go like this and like that. And then over here, I'm gonna draw another muscle like that. Another one over here. Just wanna create this kind of thing. I'm gonna create the latissimus muscle right there, and very faintly on that side as well. So that's the back muscle. And that's it. To be honest with you guys, I don't prefer having a lot of abs in my costumes, just because it's fabric, it's covered. So, I don't know. That's my thing anyway. So there you go, there's that. We're gonna leave the crotch bare. We're not going to draw anything there, so don't even think about it. Let's start over here now. Let's work with the leg muscles. So there's one right there, and then go back over here, and we're gonna draw a faint little line. It kind of breaks off, not one complete line, going like that. And then right here, just a little line like this. Okay, just like that. Now for this thigh, we're gonna start at the knee. By the way, when you look at your thigh and you look at your leg, you wanna make sure, before you do anything to it, you wanna make sure that the leg is kind of proportional to the body. The body, of course, is leaning forward, but you wanna make sure that the leg isn't too long. I think I made mine a little bit too long, but that's okay. For the sake of this tutorial, that's fine. Now let's go over here. Let's start off with the knee. I'm gonna draw a little dimple like that on that side. And then over here, it goes like that. So that's the knee. And from the knee, you've got a little muscle that sticks from the knee going out like that. Before we do that, let's figure out this muscle right here. Kind of goes like that to there. And then right here, we're going to create this little curve, and it goes in just like that. Okay. Now we're going to go back here. We're going to bring a little curve going like that. And then this just sticks out just like that. And then from the side of the knee, goes up like that. So that's the thigh muscle right there. By the way, it's good to have a printout of all the muscle groups. So just go to the internet, print out a muscle chart, and have it with you as you draw so that you know what the muscles look like. It's always handy to have. Okay, so now let's go over here. Little line right there. Here's the top of the boot, or the boot cut right there. We're going to continue that line. Now, when we get to here, I'm going to draw a little line just above the foot there, or just above the bottom of the foot. And then I'm going to bring that this way and this way. So that's the front of the boot right there. I'm not going to draw the bottom part of the boot. I'll just leave it white. And then, once you have that, you guys, you've got Nightwing. One of my favorite DC characters, actually is my favorite DC character. So here is Nightwing, also known as Dick Grayson, in his classic black and light blue suit. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And that is all the time that we have for this tutorial. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end. I hope your drawings turned out great. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them, so please go over to the Google Plus community and post your artwork there, or head on to Instagram and tag me in any of your art so that we can see it and so everyone can see it and we can all enjoy your masterpieces. If you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to make these videos or to do my tutorials, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links helps to ensure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff like this for you guys free of charge. If you feel like being extra generous generous and you want to support this channel even more, I now have links to my art store down below, draw2.storenvy.com. Plus I have links to merchandise that you can buy, such as t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads with the Draw2 logo on them. And I now have a Patreon page, so if you guys feel like supporting me on Patreon, I have a link to that down below as well. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you guys subscribe. But like I said in the beginning, here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions. So if you guys like what you see, please hit that subscribe button below. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you guys liked this video, commented below, or shared this with your friends in your social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can find a coloring page of this tutorial, plus all the other tutorials that I have in this channel. Again, you guys, all of those links are found down in the description below. Again, thank you one more time, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.